Hi, this is Matt with Remote Start MN. What I'm going to do today is show you the functionality of a Viper 4806. This is a two-way LCD, LED rather, sorry, remote start. So this has up to a mile in range. It is a two-way system, so it lets you know on the remote that the vehicle's received the commands and done what it needs to do. Really easy to operate, but it does have some advanced features in it as well, if you wanted to take advantage of those. I'll go ahead and show you how it works here. Really easy system. When you want to lock the vehicle up, you just use your lock button. You're going to get a green light next to the lock there, indicating that the vehicle's received the command and done what it needs to do. Single parking light flash on the vehicle. I'll go ahead and activate that again. Maybe you can see that right up in the corner there. When you're ready to unlock, you're going to use your unlock. You're going to get two beeps out of the remote. You're going to get a green light indicating that the vehicle's received the command and done what it needs to do as well. I'll go ahead and relock it. And when you're ready to use the remote start, it's just going to be a single press on that remote start button. What you're going to get is that green light with that startup tone. Vehicle starts up. Once it does start up, it may take up to 8 seconds or so, but what will happen is that parking lights are going to turn on, and those are going to stay on for the duration of the runtime. So that's right there, those are on. And that runtime is programmable. So we can set these units up to run anywhere from 1 to 60 minutes. Typically, I set them up to run for 20 minutes. It's a little bit more time than what most people would even need. But it does give you that extra time to get out to the vehicle if you are running a little late, or if you bump into somebody on the way out of the office and getting a little conversation. Like I said, the vehicle's going to run by itself for a total of that 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, everything's going to go ahead and shut down. It's going to stay locked. Parking lights are going to turn off. Everything goes back to the same way as it was before. If you ever decide that you want to turn off the vehicle with the remote, just press that same remote start button. You'll get a shut down tone out of it, a green light, and you know, of course, the vehicle turns off from there. I'll go ahead and show you how the trunk release works. Pretty easy on that one. It's going to be press and hold on the bottom auxiliary button, and you'll get that little tone out of it, indicating that it's done what it needs to do as well. So some of the advanced features that this system has would be, I'll go ahead and remote start it here. And kind of a useful feature is the runtime reset feature. Runtime reset allows you to reset the runtime at any point in time. So say 18 minutes has gone by and you're on the way out the office and you bump into somebody and get in a little conversation. It gives you the opportunity to reset the runtime so that the vehicle doesn't shut off in that 2 minutes later, and then you have to go out to a cold car. Sure, you're going to use a little more gas running it longer, but you got what you wanted out of it. You're going to go out to a hot car. So anyways, that's a really simple process. It's basically this F button on the side. You're going to hit F, then you're going to use the remote start, and now it's extended itself all the way back out to the original runtime. As far as lighting goes on this, if I extend that runtime, you'll notice that there's 4 lights. Another reason why I like to program them for 20 minutes is because the runtime is actually displayed here. So with all 4 of them lit, we'll break it down into 5-minute segments. So you got 5, 10, 15, and 20 minutes worth of runtime remaining. So that's how that works. You can check the runtime on this. It will alert you at 18 minutes. to let you know that you're running out of the runtime. But yeah, it's helpful to be able to reset the runtime. Another kind of cool thing is you can actually check the inside cabin temperature. So that would be on a low to high basis, again using these LEDs, 1 being the lowest and 4 being the highest, the hottest. It's really easy. You press on that F button and then you hold on that F button. Comes back, it says it's a hot temperature in there. As you can see, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. It is nice and toasty in this garage. All right, another kind of useful feature would be the defrost. So with this system, it automatically turns on your defrost at 32 degrees or below. So you really don't need to worry about it. If it's cold enough to need it, it's gonna turn on automatically. If it's in the summer or if it's too warm not to have to use it, of course it's not gonna turn on. But there are some times where you may wanna actually activate that defrost manually. If you should wanna do that, you can do that by remote as well. It is 4 presses on the function button. Then you use the remote start button. And what comes back would be a 6 parking light flashes. It will activate the defrost, and you're good to go from there. There are more functions with the remote start. It does have some more advanced features, but on average, I would say the average person is going to be using the lock, the unlock. They're going to be using the remote start, and they're going to be using that trunk release. When you're ready to drive with one of these, of course the vehicle's already running. So in order to drive with it, what you still need to do is put the key into the ignition. You'll turn it up to the on position, and once you've got the key into the on position, then you're allowed to put your foot on the brake to put it in gear. If you accidentally put your foot on the brake before getting that key into the on position, it's actually going to shut the vehicle down. There's no consequence to that. You simply put the key into the ignition, start it up, and you're good and ready to drive. I'll go ahead and give you an example of the brake shutdown. The reason why that's in place is so that if anybody were to gain entry into the vehicle right now, if they didn't have the key to insert into the ignition and they tried to put it into gear, they're not going to actually get anywhere. So I'll demonstrate the brake shutdown here. If I put my foot on the brake, the vehicle shuts down, and the remote gives us a little tone letting us know that the vehicle's been shut down. So it's really super easy. I know I showed you some advanced features in it, which are a little bit harder to remember, but of course they come with owner's manuals, and the average person doesn't want to use a lot of those advanced features all the time. If you happen to be a techie kind of person and you want to use all the advanced features, they may be available, and we can hook up all sorts of different options to it. So I do appreciate you having a look at the video. This is again Matt with RemoteStartMN.com.